Good evening. While we are waiting for our attorney, we will call the special meeting April 23rd, 2019 to order. This is a public hearing. Would you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ms. Westphal, please call the roll.
Brown.
Present.
Maxine Drew. Janie Humphreys.
Present.
Rita Jones.
Present.
Wanda Brownlee-Page. Valvina Lynn.
Present.
Stacy Aker.
Thank you. I'd like to have a motion, please, to approve the regular agenda.
So moved.
Second. It's been moved and seconded. Questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passed. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the public hearing concerning the closing of Parker Elementary School at the end of 2018-19 school year. And we'd like to first have Mr. Dennis Covington make some opening remarks. Thank you, sir.
Madam Chair, Superintendent, and board members, the matter before us is the proposal to close Parker Elementary as a regular elementary school and to repurpose it in later years. The closing of the school would allow us to have cost savings due to the positions tied directly to the school, and plus with the decline in enrollment, it fits our plan for academic achievement to move those kids 1 year earlier to the new school. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Mr. Goheen, would you like to make any opening remarks before we welcome the audience?
No, other than obviously this meeting is convened for statutory purposes to provide the public both notice of the recommendation from the school or to the school board, and to provide an opportunity to make comments and present that information to the school board so they can make a decision later this evening during the regular board meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
And Ms. Westphal, is there a procedure for the record that you would like to have the people, when they do come to the microphone? Use the microphone, please.
They would just need to state their name and address.
So we welcome now individuals from the public.
So we'll need a motion to open the hearing.
Need a motion to open the meeting, public hearing, please?
So moved. Second.
Been moved and seconded to open the public hearing concerning the closing of Parker Elementary School at the end of 2018-19. Been moved and seconded. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passed. Now, we welcome anyone from the public. We can relax.
How long do we have to wait?
We have a person? Yes. This microphone, please, ma'am. Well, I know your name, but you can still state your name.
Everybody else does. My name is Pam Blood. I live at 2032 North 32nd, and I am in the Parker District. And my question becomes not so much what's going to happen to the kids, because I've heard different things, that we were going to go to West Middle and, and put William Allen White in with that. And, and then I heard it would be better to go ahead and just not put them there, but to build a new elementary school. And so I'm very, very curious about what it is that's going to happen. And so maybe that's what your meeting is about tonight, but that's what my question is.
Thank you.
And the other thing is, too, I know how hard it is on a community when you take the school out of it. And the Parker School District doesn't have any businesses to speak of in it. And, you know, it's, anyway.
Thank you. Who's going to answer that? Who's going to answer that?
I wonder, Dennis.
Mr. Covington?
Dennis?
One of you want to address that?
We want to address it.
Yeah. Well, my understanding is that the students from,
His blood
Pam's back there.
okay, that the students from Parker are going to attend William Allen White next year. Okay? And then the plan is to eventually demolish West and build a new school on site that they would all attend there.
That's correct. Yeah, we'll be opening, the plan is to open a new school for the 2020-21 school year. The new elementary school will open. And so this coming school year, we'll be moving the students that reside in the Parker area to William Allen White and merging those two together now, and then they'll go into the new school after it's been constructed as one large group.
Which was part of the original.
Which was part of the original bond plan with the passing of the bond a couple of years ago. We've just moved this piece up sooner since the enrollment at Parker has declined to less than 100 at this time.
And you did say you'd be demolishing West.
West will be demolished this coming summer to begin the construction. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Covington, but to begin construction of the new building during this coming school year, it will be constructed. And then once we move the elementary school into the new West Park Elementary is what the name will be, then the William Allen White building will be demolished. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Other questions from the public, please? Or thoughts or comments?
Ms. Shaw, could you tell us again how many of those less than 100 students live in the Parker district?
So of the 88 students that attend Parker Elementary School right now, or a few weeks ago, of those that would be kindergarten through 4th grade, because 5th grade is going to go on to middle school, there are currently 67 students. Of those 67 students, only 44 of those students are truly Parker residents. There's about 23 that are there on a permit for some specific reason. They're there for other purposes. They aren't actually residents of the area. So they will be asked to return to their home school.
Okay, thank you.
Are there any other parts along the timeline that the public would be knowing about? Who led that meeting? You did.
Oh, thank you.
Why we understand that, just further restate any of them. Would you like to make those comments?
Can we call again and say it didn't?
How long are we going to do this? Just for information purposes, there was a meeting with parents. So they're not, why don't you come and expound on that, please?
Yes, we had an informational meeting for parents at both schools on 2 separate days. So parents already had a chance to come and ask questions. They also, Student Services was there, so they had the opportunity to check the list and verify what their attendance area is. verify who was there on permits and who will actually move to William Allen White. So both sets of parents had that opportunity already.
Once again, we don't want anyone to think that there is a question that they cannot ask. Before we close out, I'll have you make some comments, whatever that may want to be. Sir, whatever. Goheen, how long do we wait?
If there's no further comments, the board can make a motion to close the public meeting and exit it. We've noticed it up. Anybody have any final opportunity and close it up?
Okay. We again welcome anyone to make any other comment. And before we do close out, we'd like to have our superintendent make some final comments. Thank you.
Of course, we want to thank everyone for coming to the public hearing and just knowing that our goal is students first and making sure that we are fiscally responsible also for the work that's been done. And we want to make sure that all students have an access to a quality, a viable curriculum or guaranteed viable curriculum. And we want to make sure that our teachers are getting fully developed along with, it's kind of hard to have 6 and one teacher at each grade level and planning and having a colleague. So we're wanting to make sure this is nothing that is done to the community, but to support the community. And we want you to know that we have the community's best interest in mind when we're doing this and making sure that we are here for our students and community. I want to thank everyone for coming out and all the concerns, and when we were out at the schools and the passion that was there and being able to answer questions, and our team that was out that helps teachers and helped parents with what school they would go to and how to work through, because they took them on one-on-one basis and spoke through it. So I want to thank the staff who was out there who helped all of the individuals at the schools at that time.
Any further comments?
I move we close the public hearing.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to close the public hearing regarding the closing of Parker Elementary School. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion passed. I'd like to then entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Moving and seconded to adjourn. Any discussion? Before I do adjourn, again, thank the public for the concern, for the attendance, and we will begin our regular board meeting in about 14 minutes. So thank you. Motion to adjourn.